wanted to give you just a little bonus for the 20th of December that just continues to heighten that expectation and the joy. So it's a story. It's that there was a young woman who had been diagnosed with a terminal illness and had been given only 3 months to live. So as she was getting her things in order, she contacted her pastor and had him come to her house to discuss certain aspects of her final wishes. She told him which songs she wanted to be sung at the service, which scriptures she would like to have read, and which outfit she wanted to be buried in. Everything was in order, and the pastor was preparing to leave when the young woman suddenly remembered something very important to her. "Oh, there's one more thing," she said excitedly. "What's that?" came the pastor's reply. "This is very, very important. I want to be buried with a fork in my right hand." The pastor stood looking at the woman, not knowing quite what to say. "That surprises you, doesn't it?" the young woman asked. "Well, to be honest, I'm puzzled by the request," said the pastor. The young woman explained, "My grandmother once told me this story, and from that time on, I've always tried to pass along its message to those I love, and those who are in need of encouragement. In all my years of attending socials and dinners, I've always remembered that when the dishes of the main course were being cleared away, someone would inevitably lean over and say, 'Keep your fork.' It was my favourite part because I knew that there was something better coming along, like a velvety chocolate cake or a deep dish apple pie, something wonderful and with substance. So I just want people to see me there in that casket with a fork in my hand, and I want them to wonder, what's with the fork? Then I want you to tell them, keep your fork, the best is yet to come." The pastor's eyes welled up with tears as he hugged the young woman goodbye. He knew this would be one of the last times he would see her before her death. But he also knew that the young woman had a better grasp of heaven than he did. She had a better grasp of what heaven would be like than many people twice her age and twice as much experience and knowledge. She knew that something better was coming. At the funeral, people were walking by the young woman's casket, and they saw the cloak she was wearing and the fork placed in her right hand. Over and over the pastor heard the question, "What's with the fork?" And over he smiled. During his message, the pastor told the people of the conversation he'd had with the young woman shortly before she died. He also told them about the fork and about what it symbolized to her. He told the people how he could not stop thinking about the fork, and told them that they probably would not be able to stop thinking about it either. He was right. So next time you reach down for your fork, let it remind you, ever so gently, that the best is yet to come.